Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm at Best Buy in the nearby neighborhood, and I'm actually looking at the QN90A for the first time right in front of me. And as I'm looking at the TV, I'm really liking what they're doing with the mini LEDs, simply because there's a lot more detail that is expressed in the image, and the picture quality is very vivid. It's very satisfactional. It just looks really good. I was looking at the QN85A, and it looked also really good too, but I know the QN90A is going to have the VA panel. So as I'm looking at the color aspect of this TV, it actually is really striking. This TV is, to me, something that I haven't seen before in Samsung, and the mini LEDs really do stick out. You know, when these YouTubers say that this TV is very poppin', it's really poppin'. Like, as I'm looking at it, I really like the color aspect. Even if this TV has X wide viewing angle, it looks similar to my Q9FN 2 years ago. But what I've noticed is it's actually much brighter too. It's almost as if it has an OLED technology built in some certain way. Like, just looking at this picture images really stands out more than the previous QLEDs that weren't the mini LEDs. This TV really does stand out, and the colors are amazing. I could tell you right now, just looking at this TV, I will definitely be investing in either this TV or the 8K. More likely this TV, because the 8K is right alongside me. And as soon as you look at the 8K, for some reason, it's nice, but this is the Q850A. It's decent, but the colors are not as poppin' in this 8K mini LED TV as this QN90A. It's almost as if they made this one specifically designed for superior color reproduction. And if you look at these images, it can compete with Sony at this point, just looking at what they did, because Sony has really good camera choreography. And so when you see this, you're looking at it and you're like, wait a minute, this is Samsung, this is mini LED. Why are so many YouTubers, well, not so many, but there's some YouTubers that are just down trashing this TV? And if me looking at it, I'm right here in the store, I'm quite impressed. I actually like it a lot. Like, I didn't think I would like it this much. Okay, so I'm looking right now. Yes, there is a slight hint of blooming, but you gotta remember, this is an OLED. But for the technology that they're giving us with this TV, it's exceptional. It's amazing. Like, I'm looking at the reds. I could tell that this TV is been fine-tuned, re-looked at, and redone with this mini LED technology. And boy, I could just tell you, I'm impressed. Like, this TV is really impressive. Now, if we go to, there's the Q80A, okay? And you can still see that these 4K TVs have the vivid, bright imagery that we are so into with Samsung. We love the colors, okay? But I'm going with the QN90A, because this TV, right off the rip, it's almost like it's got added color features to it. It's just amazing. This is amazing. And then when you look at 8K, you see it's very sharp, very crisp. The picture quality's amazing. Color, it's still, for some reason, the 8K TV, the color doesn't come out alive as this. This QN90A is really impressive. So this is the TV that I'm going to be investing in, and it's going to be the 75-inch. So right now we're looking at a 65, but I'm going 75. And as I'm looking at this Gears Tactics trailer, okay, this demo, I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, it looks great. I wouldn't even to be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to tell that there's the X-wide viewing angle, because they've actually improved the reds so much to where, like, we're looking at Dirt 5 right now, and it's looking to me pretty decent. A little bright, yeah, but once the TV's calibrated, it could really stick out compared to the other TVs in the past. So all I gotta say is that I'm really impressed by this TV, the QN90A. Seeing it for the first time is a huge difference from hearing it from everybody's mouth on YouTube. So to be honest with you, yeah, I can understand why this TV is gonna stand out this year for gaming. And yeah, it's got one 2.1 Connect box, and then the other are at least you get 4K at 120 without the HDR. That's the only thing you're missing without the One Connect box. So it's still giving you 4K at 120, and it's just a remarkable thing to see. Even at these logos, there's no blooming. But what's amazing about this TV, it just, every color just pops out. Like everybody said, certain people, the colors are actually popping out right in front of me. And that's amazing. Like, I'm really impressed. So to be honest with you, this is gonna be my next go-to TV. Because okay, so when you look at this 8K, here's another example. Look at the color gradient difference. You could see it. You could see how much more saturation is in this Q90A as opposed to the 8K. That's a mini LED, it's an 850, okay? But when you look at the 8K, it's like, nah. This, look at it, it's just, the colors come alive, guys. I know this is a 6-minute video, but I'm that impressed. Like, I'm so impressed that I can stand here for a half hour just videotaping the QN90A, okay? And so, we're looking at the Q800T. Look at the color difference. That's right above it, the Q800T. Go down to the QN90A. It just comes alive. I'm this is gonna be one of the TVs that's gonna be next on my list. Like, I'm definitely getting the QN90A. 75-inch. We're just gonna wait for the right time for the price to go down a little bit, and then basically I have the money to buy it right now. And you know, when you look at the side of the TV, yeah, it's not as thin as OLED, but it's pretty thin, you know. And then when you look, okay, so like, even, is this plastic or metal? It feels metally. I don't know if it's plastic, but now when I'm looking at it from the sides, those frames don't look really bad at all. So all I gotta say, guys, is this TV is gonna be a one to mess with on next gen. And it's very nice picture image. Like, they really did a good job with this mini LED. And I'm saying that because I'm seeing it for myself. I'm not saying it because I hear other people. I'm right here looking at it, and I'm really impressed. Now, I know this is a demo display, but for the demo display to show the reds the way we want it, and just the background color of everything, it's impressive. Now, of course, this is 4K. If we go to 8K, you could see, okay, here's a perfect, this is gonna be the last part of the video. Look at the color difference. The Q90A just comes alive with more thicker detail and color, where the 8K TV is more dull, and yeah, it's sharper and everything, but look at the color difference. You could see it. The Q90A is a very superior TV over all these TVs. Every single Samsung here, the Q90A wins it all. It's like when the Q9FN came out and it just stood out, you know? So the Q90A is it. All right, guys, tell me what you think about this video. Share the comments, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.